Oh, but they bring the bass forward to imply that it's coming back. Oh yes, that's good producing right there. That's what you want.
Today, we begin our mini marathon of LOONA songs. We've reacted to a 4-member subunit of LOONA, but now we're going to dive into 6 of their solo songs.
Blockwire Creative has been building up anticipation for a 12-member girl group ever since October 2016 by releasing solo songs for every single member and creating an alternate universe where all the members live. Each member has a genre of music, color, and an animal assigned to them, and some of them even have fruits assigned to them. Yeah. So we are starting off this marathon with HeeJin, who was the first to debut in 2016, with her color being bright pink and rabbits as her animal. This song ViviD is her debut song and was produced by G-High and Monotree. This music video defines the start of LOONA and the Looniverse, get it? Like universe, nice. The Looniverse, by starting off in black and white, then contrasting with bright splashes of colors that will be a part of LOONA later.
Music video and lyrics elaborate how mundane her life is, each day being identical to the last, and how HeeJin wants change.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, yeah.
So she's a bright pink rabbit, and they're going into the Looniverse.
Ooh, black and white.
Ooh, I like their logo.
Yeah, me too.
Bun bun!
There's a bunny.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You listen to that Barry sax.
Oh yeah.
Just laying it down like kind of a bluesy line.
So, very classical harmonies. 1, 4, 5, sometimes minor 5, sometimes major 5, sometimes an applied chord to the 5. But with the classical harmonies comes very jazzy chords that lay on top of them.
She's got a really interesting color to her voice.
Yeah.
How could your life be boring with that many bunnies?
If you're allergic, like I am.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, yes to you!
Alright.
She's really good. I don't even know. This is just really like kind of jazzy.
Yeah.
It's real catchy.
Yeah, I like the jazz.
I
infusion.
also like the things that she's doing with her voice. Like she's having to kind of go up higher and then coming down.
You kind of get this sassy vibe because she's like singing, but then like speaking-ish.
Yeah, true.
This is good keyboard playing. I really like the patch that they have. Plus also that they're not afraid to use like extensions up in the right hand.
It's just so like fresh sounding.
Yeah.
It's cool, like the chords that like the hit have like that cool like half-step dissonance, so it's like kind of crunchy, but fits within the context.
It's interesting how a minor 5 also brings tension, because that's usually not that type of chord. It's a very solid, stable chord.
Like the way that she's saying that, like she's really using her voice to like make music, but not in a singing way. The way she's saying
it's
things.
something like with the breath, I think. Like it's just like, yeah, she's
like
like
the
less
timbre.
concerned about. Yeah, she's less concerned about the pitches. Your brain kind of fills them in, I think.
Yeah.
So the harmonies reaches 5 first, and then the highlight, it previews 1 by half a beat. So there's like almost a polytonality that goes on for just half a beat. It's really cool.
Ooh, they muffled the sound. It's pretty
It's a cool, different color change.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
bridge.
like that she uses, it's like sweeter, 'cause she like uses her break.
Yeah.
Oh, but they bring the bass forward to imply that it's coming back. Oh yes, that's good producing right there. That's what you want.
One thing we talked about in Renaissance Counterpoint is like every time there's like leaps down, you always have to come back up. So it's kind of interesting seeing it even in a modern context. You see like there'll be like a line down, but then it'll end by going up, or if it goes up, it'll end by going down. Just because of just like
That's interesting.
just general rules of musical motion, I guess.
I think it's minor, but it doesn't feel minor. It just
Yeah,
feels kind of like
just
bluesy.
like it's like a blues. Yeah.
Well, definitely a lot of thought went into this.
Yeah. Nah.
Wait, what? She's a...
Now she's green.
But she has
and
a,
a Cinderella.
yeah, what is that called? A broom.
That is called a broom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
What a bop. She's like so cute and fresh and funky all in one. I'm a fan.
Maybe it was all just a dream
dream,
because she's just
daydream.
standing there with the broom, so she's having like a vivid dream, vivid
Me
daydream.
with atonal music.
Nothing is real.
It's interesting blend of like the cutesy aesthetic and the like, I'm a diva,
Yeah.
look at me.
was
It's
a little
odd
bit
because
like-
that doesn't really exist in American pop culture, I feel like.
Yeah, not really.
The like, you could be both at once.
My favorite part about this so far, bunnies. Very outright about how much I like the bunnies.
I mean, they're both really like upbeat, I guess. Like the video was very like just colorful and bright and happy, and like there was a lot going on, just like the song. So it kind of worked, and it was visually pleasing. Very visually pleasing.
I feel like with the song you could have done anything. It was just very like, not standard in a bad way, but like it was open for any type of video.
That's pretty good. Dang. Okay, so first of all, the structure, it starts in 4/4. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I really like is when you use this 4/4 and really just like change around, like you can change this meter a little bit more. So like the way you emphasize motives, it correlates with the amount of beats are in a meter. There's a verse before the bridge and the chorus. She does da 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 da. If you know that, that's a triplet with a quarter or eighth note. So it's 4. And then it correlates to the amount of beats in a meter, the meter in the piece. And I thought it was really cool because it was like a small tribute to like the beats that carry this whole entire song. It's a really heavy piece on like semitones. So it's like a lot of like sliding. It's like da, so A sharp to B. And then a lot of the synthetic sounds, they also replicate what HeeJin, whenever she sings. So there seems to be like a back and forth between the instrumentals versus the voice.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely was like minor based. It just didn't feel minor.
Yeah. Whenever you throw in as many like chromatic alterations to the scale like that, like particularly in the bass line, I guess it makes it harder to really decipher the whether it's a major or minor sonority. But it doesn't matter because like with the jazz infusion, like it's more
Kind of
about
ambiguous.
the- yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it should be ambiguous.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. Overall, musically, I thought that it wasn't the most exciting thing. Like, there weren't like a lot of like crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of repetition.
Yeah. It was like a lot of
But
repetition. There weren't like a lot of layers to it, and like there wasn't like it wasn't super chock full of like a bunch of different sounds. But like I appreciated the consistency that it had with the sounds that it chose. Like it did a good job.
Yeah, and I like they incorporated like that Barry sax kind of thing. Like it came back every once in a while, and it was kind of just cool. I thought because a lot of times in like a pop song, you have like a very distinct like verse, chorus, bridge kind of situation. But I feel like there was definitely a chorus in this that it kept coming back to, but I couldn't really tell when it was like verse versus like bridge.
Yeah,
and,
it was almost like
pre-chorus,
one huge long chorus with like a small break. Every few like times through.
It was pretty good. Like I enjoyed that a lot.
I thought it was interesting how really the focus of all of the different instruments in the back and her voice was definitely more on like the rhythmic hits and the syncopation that was happening, because her singing wasn't very sustained. It wasn't very melodic. It definitely was not like the traditional bel canto that you think of like when you think of a very good vocalist. But it really added to the effect of it being like a groove. It grooved very well because of the focus on the rhythmic aspect more than the melodic aspect.
I'm gonna just.
This is my favorite LOONA debut single solo. Yeah, it just never gets old. The harmonies are really sharp and snappy, and the production is really, really crisp. And I never noticed until after Isaac pointed out like the triplets and stuff that this is a song that's in the jazz style that's in straight eighths. Too often when we hear jazz style in K-pop, everybody feels the need to do swing. Because obviously, once they're triplets, the jazz style becomes much more apparent. But I almost took that for granted because I've never noticed that this was actually a more da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All the syncopations, except for maybe the triplets, operate around the 4 subdivisions instead of 3 subdivisions. And after noticing that, I like this song even more now. Yay!
Hello everyone, I'm Umu and I'm the channel runner of ReacttotheK. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you're curious about the videos that we'll be reacting to in the future, I put a link to a doc with our release schedule in the description. Last but not least, if you'd like to support our channel, you can help us out by pledging any amount you would like on our Patreon. On Patreon, you can get access to full unedited pair reaction playlists, reactions to Japanese releases, and much more. And of course, a huge shout out and thank you to our superstar patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.